Good evening, dear friends, my youth friends. This video is for you. Give me blood, I give you the freedom. This quote, said by none other than the great patriotic, the son of India, Sri Subhash Chandra Bose ji, when he went on to found Indian Army on his own strength, calling for a total mobilization in the independence struggle. The men, material and the money he has asked for the country to mobilize it to create a frontal attacks on the British soldiers and British force is concerned. Now the same situation came to India. The youth of this great nation has to take a next level of leadership to see it out that the country can uplift it from the poverty, malnutrition and lack of scientific temperament and sufficient investment on research and development and innovation, excelling the upskilling of the nation's resources, reaping the productivity for the betterment of the country. All this happens when you create an ecosystem of entrepreneurship. I have a strong confidence and belief on my youth. They are the one who are the torch bearers of this great nation in the coming years. Time and again, India has been tested for centuries how its youth can be reacted to the global changes, trends, and as well as the generational shifts which is going to see it in the entire globe. We have a strong historical foundation, being the brand ambassadors of Indus Valley civilization, the civilization which was a brief history of more than 5,000 years, and we are the one who have been the ambassadors of Taxila University and Nalanda University when the world is looking for a knowledge, and we already created centers for it. We are the knowledge seekers rather than the resource seekers. India has never attacked any country to achieve its the needs, to achieve its greeds. Especially, it has been conquered the world through its spirituality and knowledge and the contribution to the entire globe through the education. The world revolves around the circle. We have a strong historical roots who have been contributed immensely, especially in terms of science, technology, mathematics, physics, chemistry, economics, history, and in all the fields. The global trend is changing now. The global benchmarks also started raising the standards to increasing the delivery of the products and services which have been offered to the market to ease the life of the people who are there in the world. There is one saying said by our the entrepreneurial idol Sri Narayana Murthy, the founder of Infosys. We are sitting here in Bangalore and solving the global problems. Why can't we solve our own problems with the youth who have been contributed immensely for the growth of this great country? He said right, because we have immense human capital with more than 60 crores of youth population with the age bracket of 20 to 30 years. And now there is a trend of Gen Z, the Zoomers generation, which is very much intact with the digital economy or digital progress the country has seen from last 2 decades. We have a lot of challenges, bottlenecks, the poverty, malnutrition, as I said earlier, and red tapeism and The nepotism is also the bottlenecks of this great country to move forward. Still, we believe in the family dynamics, family politics, and as well as dynasty politicians who can dictate and decide the fate of any state or country policies, especially in terms of trade and business, or to that extent of science and technology. So, all this can be transformed, reformed, and performed with the youth if they are ready to take the burden of policy making and getting into the field of politics, serving the people, making their lives easy. Enough is enough, and we followed the money and went on to see the incubation centers and startup hubs, and as well as the cheetahs, giggles, and the unicorns. But when it comes towards serving the people, it always gives immense pride and joy, lifting the spirit of the people who are in needy, especially in economic barometer or socially strata is concerned. The strategical shift, how India has achieved through its digitalization, the UPI payments, and the communication level, which has went on to see it out that the rapid transform which has happened in the nook and corner of the country. I call upon all the youth, my youth friends, to plunge into social service sector and be a part of policy making. Your role is very important in building the nation, states, and your city, municipal corporations, and local governing council is concerned. The more youth involvement, it increases the transparency, the efficiency of administration, the competition in terms of delivering the good result for the people of this great nation, and when we can create and we can keep the constitution alive, and it can be used very effectively and efficiently for the people of India, and serving them with a better services and your policy making, and keep the next generations and their welfare keeping in eye and keeping in mind, frame the policies to see the country can achieve the greater roles and greater achievements over a period of time. Our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji keep walking and talking about the Viksit Bharath of 2047 to see India can be an advanced country and developed nation, to overcome from all these barriers of red tapeism, nepotism, poverty, malnutrition, and corruption is concerned. He is one of our role model who came from nothing, achieved so many heights in his life, and suffered so many pains and anxiety when country went on to emergency. The role of Jansangha and Bharatiya Janata Party played a pivotal role, keeping and safeguarding the constitutional rights, preserving its citizens, and when the emergency, the dictatorship played a key role, and all opposition party leaders have been imprisoned, and see it out that the freedom of press has been completely suspended and abandoned this great nation. So these historical events happens time and again. I call my youth friends, plunge into politics, plunge into social service, where you can add value to the people of this great nation and bring monumental changes in the administration, transparency, and as well as reducing the corruption and red tapeism and nepotism in this great nation. The power of youth is the only one hope for this great nation. They have the capacity to change the landscape of India and its administration capacity, transparency, and agility, speed, and to achieve Viksit Bharat in 2047. Thank you one and all. Thank you very much. I conclude my opinion here by remembering the great son of India, Sri Vivekananda Swami. Thank you, one and all.